It's the NFL on EA Sports. And here's J.C. Horn. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Cowboys and the Browns, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On play action, McCarthy rolling to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he whips that one incomplete there. You look at this Browns defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. To the air with McCarthy. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
This short pass, and it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Let's go now.
Now McCarthy. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Here's McCarthy. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
And he'll just get rid of it.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing is McCarthy. His pass caught with the 4. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And his kick is indeed good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up a throw. Completes this one to Pickens. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Cowboys.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. Got an open man. It's Pickens. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. This second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Pierce on the counter. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, he shifts past him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Back to throw here. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. The Cowboys at 10-1 now on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl front runners. They're playing with extreme confidence. And you need that in order to go all the way.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Rashawn Gary in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. McCarthy operating from the gun. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, set.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we have reached halftime here with a bit. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
First down, Cowboys.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 17 yards to pick up there. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from there. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? coming up and making the big-time play.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back to throw now on first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. He may go. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dameon Pierce taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
19 yards there on the catch and run. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll drop to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Back to throw again. Finds Pickens outright. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, this defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ball game. From the 5 now, second and a yard. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand,
Offside.
partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Reload.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Tag.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
2nd and 3. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 159 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Browns getting set to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Cowboy 80. Shot alert.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Gets this complete to Butte. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To the air again, McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is Fant on the short completion. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he couldn't quite get there.
Offside.
Tackled down at the 1. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 64 yards. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the fourth quarter. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. On play action, they'll throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one will end in a victory.